So back again, and in this tutorial we will simply create a new prefab, and we will try to execute this thing. This is pretty simple, but for tutorial sake, what we will do is make a prefab. So let's first create an empty game object. Let's say this is our game object, and inside we will create a cube. So we can create a cube, 3D object. Let's create a cube, yes. And this is our cube that we didn't want it. It would be wall 1 or left wall. So this wall didn't spawn well, as you can see. It should be like this, something like this, and then we will scale it further. Again, it's all this is happening in the scene view. So this is our wall, and what we will do is segment it further, like this, and like this. So it will be something like this. So this is left side wall, and let's give it a color. So to choose a color, you can simply create a new material like I showed you in the previous tutorial. And since I have material already created for me, I will simply choose this. Yeah, this seems fine. Or let's create a material again. Where did we save our materials? We forgot. Let's create a new material, folder name materials. Let's put our materials in here. Create material, wall, material. You can create a folder, or let's delete this folder, seems useless, but rather create from here, create material, sorry, left side wall, let's do, it's not left side wall, it's left side object. Let's name it an object, this questionnaire wall, or rename to left question. Questionnaire is the right term, but it would be very long, so I will rename to this to Q and then this to wall. Again, these are useless stuff, but these naming conventions might get in handy for the bigger projects. So you have to really see where you are. If you are learning, you can put up here anything. So again, this is universal render pipeline lit. This is, there is metallic and specular, and in there it is opaque or transparent. So for transparent, it can cut through the material, which we don't want, and we want either to be blue or either to be red. If we are selecting the wrong thing, then it would be red. So and if we are choosing the right thing, then it would be white. So simply go here again. Here were this left wall. Right now it's invisible because of the wrong material that we placed. This is our new material, And when we change, this is how it does look in our game view. Here we will change it to, we can change it to look, give it a look of a bit transparent, that is pass through. So here we will simply change the alpha channel like this. And when we change the alpha channel, when we go to game view here, it seems like this, which is exactly how we want. And inside here, we will add a text component, 3D text component. So UI text or UI2 toolkit is something different. So 3D object text mesh pro here like this, and it's too big, so we will scale it and name it text left side text like this. So this is how it is, and then we will scale it down like this. And one thing to note is that this is a 3D text, and it will be like this. So it will be written like this. Again, if it doesn't show up right, then you need to pop it further out of the object, so the white text might show up written correctly. And another thing that we notice is that it is centered along the top. We want to center it in the mid like this. Oh no, it's not. It was for something else. So we will unlock it, and close it. Close this tab. And for this here, there is no thing as anchor. And here you can see it's in the middle. So this is showing up right, and here our question will be that let us say rename it to, instead of sample text, we will rename it to -10 like this, and we can increase the area that will be written here, and the text should be in the middle section. So we align it in the mid like this. That is by choosing the center here, -10. But right now you can see it went somewhere inside. Now we press here, and it shows up here exactly how we want. So it's coming a bit down, and now it shows up right. So this is how it should be. And then we place it here like this, -10. Now next thing we will do is save it. So this is our one side wall, and we will simply duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D, change the color to green, and this would be our other material, and we will duplicate this and rename it to right wall, and inside left wall we will add the word Q. Q is for questionnaire, that is question, question will be asked, and here it again shows up Q, and left side text and then Q for the naming convention, and we press Q again here, and instead of left we press right, we will type right here. So this is how it should be. And now we move this to right side, and as you can see, oh sorry, I needed to move the parent as well. So I press W again, and then I move again. You need to move the red arrow, but since it's little infused inside, I will simply press here, and now if you see, this is how it's showing up. So both of them needs to be separate, So whoever is being remembered first or is touched first, the other component will automatically die. I don't think so that I need to explain this part, as it's pretty much clear that how it should be. But one thing that I missed was placing the material on the right wall. And now if you see the game, after placing this lab, I will rename it as well to right care wall, and now the -10 is being shown here, and this is how your character is. And right now it is not registering anything, that is either Q is pressed or this is pressed, that is our character is passing through one side or other side. But trust me, we will need loads of these walls to select what we selected, and later we will write our game logic on this. So for now we will save this, and we will head over to our next tutorial, where we will check what can be done with this. And another thing we need to do, instead of -10, we need to, by default, we need to write +10 here, +10 like this, and we can choose both of our things that are written in bold, so it's not blurry at all. Or we can select auto size. What will auto size do is it will check the container bounds, and it will resize according to the container, and it will, if container is bigger, it will resize, and if container is small, it will resize to again. So this intelligent thing that only TextMesh Pro offers, and legacy text probably don't offers like this much details, attention to the detail. So you will press the auto size here again as well, and this will be pretty much what we wanted to do. And you can play along with this vertex color and other stuff for your own customizations need. For now we will save this, and we will head over to our next tutorial, where we will look this in further detail, that how we can make a prefab out of it and save it further. Thank you.